Alrighty. Good morning, everybody. 01 of 1 here. How's it going? We are back doing all of the things. I think what I'm going to do today is actually put this on hold for a little bit, and we're actually going to build out the base a little bit more. There's still a few things that we need to put into the base, such as ore refinement and, collection and all that other fun stuff. So that, I think, is what we're going to do today. And I'm going to base this off of something that Kanajashi did in one of his videos. At least I think it was Kanajashi. I think it was him. And basically, you're going to be able to see everything moving, right? It's not just going to be in tubes. So that's what I'm going to try for. And also, I don't need this anymore. Okay. So, on top of this, I'm probably going to disassemble this guy, because we're going to have the base onto here, and then I'm going to build a new ship, smaller than this, much smaller than this. And that's going to be kind of like our little mining thing, I guess. And I've got some ideas on how I want that to kind of all work. We'll see how it goes, though. So for now, with that thing going down, we're going to need the front here to be kind of like the ramp to get up onto it. And then we'll probably build all of our stuff over here and maybe back here, because that side is being used up by this guy here, which is doing the offset for this entire row of things. So we've got a lot of space, which is good. But it's just going to be interesting. I don't know if I'm going to have enough pieces and parts for it all, but we will see. And of course, the most exciting part of building any new base is placing the blocks for it, because that's the most exciting thing. Click, move, click, move, click, move, click, move, click, move, click, move. Rinse, repeat. Again, and again, and again, and again, and again. Okay. So the idea here is that I want to have sort of like a loading bay up here. And I don't really know how I want it all to look yet. I mean, I've got some ideas, and I think it would look, really, really cool. But actually getting that to work is kind of the question here. Sir? See what a little tiny lag spike does? It messes up your building. Okay. So we've got all of that now. Okay. We're probably going to need more than this. So first things first is we're going to need sort of a landing zone type thing. And it's got to fit a large container. So one of these guys. Probably not this one, probably the vanilla one. And then also I'm going to recharge a bit. There we go. Okay. Okay, so what I kind of want to have on here is a landing zone. And we'll probably redo how this is kind of all set up here. And I am officially out of steel plates. We'll hold on to those. Okay. So we're probably going to run this out to about here. And then I think we'll probably go for a 45 and then a 2x1. And then we'll end it kind of there, but maybe do just like a half block to maintain some sort of separation. So oh, wait, no. I got this backwards. Okay, sorry. Full block, and then we'll go into a half block if we need it. But that gives us a 5 wide area, and then let's see. We want to go with. And we'll go there. That will go there. And then we'll go to our 45 here. I keep hitting the escape button to like get out of the menu because that's what it is in other games, but it doesn't work like that in this one. Okay, so let's see, and then we will, yeah, I think we will go to the half. All right, and then we'll throw in these guys. Okay, so our mining ship is going to land on here. Did the escape thing again. And it's going to drop off, or maybe it won't actually land here. Maybe it'll just like kind of drop off the container. Let me fill this in. Oops. Okay. And we'll go into here, change this to red, and then we'll put that here. Okay, so that'll kind of give us like the area that we want this thing to land on, right? Okay, and then from here, we need to take this and then pull it back. And also, I want to see how much iron I have and see if I need to get more. Iron, 27,000. That should be enough for a little bit at least, so I'm not too worried about that yet. All right. I think this will work. Okay, and then we'll put in another support, probably here. Okay, so we have our little tiny landing pad. I think this is working so far, and I don't think we need these. Okay. All right, so assuming that we can get this placed mostly where we need it to be placed, we then need to drag this thing back. Why do we need to drag it back? Because just for looks, it's not really going to have any other use other than that. Okay, so then we're going to have to go 4 back, and then 2, and then on here is where we're going to place our piston. But our piston needs to be connected into a conveyor junction. Let's see. Grab. Oh, I already have that. Oh, okay. Stop hitting escape. Okay. Okay. And then we need a rotor, advanced rotor. Could have just. That's not the right one. Rotor. We'll get rid of this thing. And then cargo. I'm just gonna see if I can get this thing to float here. All right. And then advanced rotor part. Oh no. Don't take it apart. It's gonna take it apart, isn't it? I mean, it's got a computer, so it shouldn't. Why? Okay. You need to extend. There we go. And that should line up. Needs a lot of interior plates. Okay. So it's got that. Now let's see if I can get this thing. There we go. Attach. There we go. What the f- Okay, seriously, dude. Can you stop, like, taking that apart? Like, what are you doing? Okay, 1. Attach. Attach. Why are you not attaching? Detach. Attach. Thank you. Now stay, sir. Okay. So that's where we have to place this thing, right? And then this thing will reach out and grab it. And then it's going to pull it back. Now, once again, why is it doing this? Because it can. I don't know. I have no ideas other than I want it to look a certain way. And that's kind of what I'm going with, so. While that is doing that, we'll build this out. Okay. And I need to refuel. Okay, so now I need this thing to, I have no idea how this is going to work, but we're going to try it. Actually, hang on, let me change this up a little bit. Okay, so we're gonna go with this, and then this, and then this again. I'll go with that, and that. And then I want like something decorative in here. So maybe, hang on. What if I went with these? Now they're not actually gonna like connect, but it'll look like they are. So I'm kind of wondering if that's like the way to go. And then the actual connection is going to be back here. So let's reverse this guy again. Kind of push out of the way so I can put those other pieces on. And then I feel like I want to change those to black. Change this to black as well. Now once again, this is just purely for aesthetics, it's not functional. Alright. And then I don't know if this is going to be able to pull it back into there. Those might be too close and it'll just kind of pinch, or maybe it'll go in, maybe, I don't know. Yeah, it gets stuck a little bit. Okay. So let's add a little bit more. I'll put this up to 250,000. Put this up to 250,000. That should get that to work, or not. No? Now it's just stuck. Okay. Okay, so what other options do we have here? We can do armor blocks. Which one? No, that's a blast shield. There we go, these things. Blast doors. So you can see that this doesn't actually take up that whole space there. So we could do something like this. I think, is that the only thing we have for blast doors? Yeah. I don't like it. But I don't think I have anything else that can go in there and look, you know, somewhat decent. What is this? Small warfare reactor? Huh. Let's see. An embrasure. Is that might work? It might have enough space. I mean, it looks like it could be something, right? But then the question is, can this pull into it? And then we'll make this -1, make it a little faster. We'll see if it gets stuck. It does not get stuck. No, it does get stuck. You are stuck. Why are you stuck? Okay. So it just doesn't like that, apparently. Okay. Is there anything else that we can put in there that allows this amount of offset? So you can see it is kind of going in there a little bit. And I thought that they fixed these things, that way it doesn't do that anymore. But you can see that this is actually pushing out beyond what it should be pushing out, which is why it's impeding over here and why it gets stuck. So I don't know. Maybe they're still working on it, who knows. Okay, so what else do we have? What the hell was that? Something just exploded somewhere. Anyways. Okay. Is it stuck again? Why are you stuck? It's like the whole thing just doesn't want to work. I was hoping I could do like this cool thing where it like, you know, pulls into like this little thing and it looks like it's, you know, extracting stuff from it, but apparently that's not going to work. This is probably going to get stuck as well, but we'll give it a try. And then also, I'm going to put this back down to 50. If it doesn't work with these settings, then it's just going to get stuck. So it looks like it's just going to get stuck. And that's going to get stuck too. Okay. All right. And these things use up a lot of steel plates, so probably not the best thing to use those in this particular place, but it's fine. Okay. And then we'll throw in this behind them. And actually maybe take out this one. I'm gonna go with the ones that look like wedges instead of just the straight blocks. Glass doors. Okay, so we're gonna go with this one. Or is that not the, no, I don't think that's the right one either. Yeah, these ones. There we go. Okay, so that's just basically going to be what we have, and we're just going to have to deal with it. And then that's not pulling back all the way because of the offset here. So we need to take this and bring that back as far as we can. Doesn't like it, but you know what? Too bad. Okay, so now it looks like it's pulled in all the way, which is what we want. And then these are probably throwing off issues, which is why that's kind of getting stuck. Yeah, there we go. So that just kind of cleared it up. So I guess we'll do another blast door in here. Or, I don't know, maybe we just do blast doors on the whole thing. It's just a waste of materials doing it this way, though. I don't like it. Okay, we already got that one. We already got that one. So we're going to go... grr. I don't know. It's a thing. I don't know how I feel about it. I'll probably get rid of it later. I don't know. But for now, we've got kind of like our little loading area. So we'll call it good. Sir, you're not supposed to go there. Okay. So once we have everything loaded, then we have to start pulling everything out. And I think how we're going to handle that is we're going to extend this out. Okay, so then the first thing we have to do is sort everything. So we're going to be picking up all the platinum, all the iron, cobalt, you know, all that other fun stuff. And then the precious metals, we're going to have to go into one refinery. So, I mean, we have it set up here that we just have everything going into one refinery here. But we're actually going to set up two. And then we're going to have one. Okay, so we're going to have ice has got to be one. And then the cheaper metals, two. And then the more expensive metals, three. Okay, I think I can do that. Okay, so then what we're going to need next some of these. Now, I don't actually know how this is going to look. but it's gonna have to be something like this. And then we're gonna need some sorters. 3 of them. And then, let me see. So then we'll keep up with this kind of aesthetic here by taking, oh, and then also color black. Okay. Now, once again, these things don't actually do anything. They're just here for kind of looks, I guess. Okay, so we're kind of cheating it a little bit here, making it look like it's something that it's not. And then we're gonna take these guys. And then we'll build that up. That's never a good thing. Okay. So the idea here is to make this thing look like an extractor of some sort, right? Oh, that's not correct. Okay. There we go. I mean, it kind of gets the job done a little bit. And then what I can do for this is to grab some panels. That's quarter panel. I need light armor panel. There we go. Change this to black. And then just kind of build this up and make it, once again, look like it's something that it's not. Okay, what's going on with our situation here? Assembler. It's not doing anything. Are we out of our iron already? We are out of iron already. Okay. Now, one thing that is definitely going to be an issue with this whole kind of idea that I've got going on is the build and repair units. See how they're picking up all of the loose stuff? Well, like my goal here is actually to have a bunch of the loose stuff, and it'll just kind of like fall down ramps and then get like sucked into, you know, something, then get processed, and then it'll go into like something else, and then, you know. But like I want to have that visual aspect there. So for the build and repair units here, I'm gonna have to turn off the fly and put them all on walk, because otherwise they're gonna defeat the entire purpose of this entire thing. So. Okay, so that is, well, it should be a lot of iron. Okay, let's see if that's gonna be enough. And I can't get out through there, but I can get out through here. Okay. All right, so we've got this whole thing kind of looking the way that it's looking. Once again, that isn't actually functional. It just looks like it is. And then we've got this thing kind of pulling it in. Okay. And then we've got these things. So we're gonna have one be, I don't know. Let's see, we want to have a whitelist for ice. Okay. So this one will only pass ice. So what I'm going to do here is change the color, I guess, to this. Yeah, okay. So I know that that one is ice, and then we're going to have this one be kind of like the normal stuff. Okay, so... So cobalt, not gold, iron, magnesium, nickel, definitely nickel, platinum, no, silicon, ore, yes, silver, no. Uranium, no. Okay, so I think that's all of the basic stuff. So we're gonna change this color to, I need like a brown or something. Okay, let me see. If we put this kind of here and we change the saturation a little bit. Something like that, and then we'll make this one be kind of like the brighter one. So I'll make this one a little brighter. It's not quite on the right color though. Kind of like that. Maybe a little brighter. There we go. So dull for the dull stuff, and then bright for the expensive stuff. And then let's see, bright stuff. There we go. I think that'll work. Nope, wrong button again. Okay. And now this becomes whitelist. Okay. Gold. Platinum. Silver. And uranium. Okay. So all the fancy things go here. And then we could probably also change the color here.
Energy low.
My energy is low? Ooh, everything's low. Okay. And the drink of this video is Monster Energy Zero Ultra because it is morning and that is my coffee. Also, not sponsored, even though it would be awesome if it was. Okay, anyways, all right. And then this guy changes those colors. Okay. And then we can have this just be black. All right. And then I don't know what I'm pushing. I'm just pushing all the buttons, hoping that one of them does what I want it to do. Okay. So now after this, we need to do a rotor. Advanced rotor, because we need to put a small head on here. So we'll do that one, and that one. You can go, and you can go. And then, let's see, add a small head. Add a small head. And add a small head. Okay. And then the reason why we want the small heads on here is because we want, where is this thing, the ejector? We want this guy to spit out the ores. All right, so as that's spitting out the ores, they're gonna tumble down a little ramp that I'm gonna make. At least, hopefully that's the way it's going to work. We will see. And then they'll go into a little collector down here, which will then, you know, pump it into wherever it needs to go. So, I suppose I should probably test it out, right? Wow, did that just all just disappear, like, immediately? It did. Okay. Oh, not all of it. Okay, good. So we'll take some of that, get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that. And that's fine.
Inventory full.
Okay. And then we'll put this into here. And then that should be pumping out. Collect all on. Throw out on. Collect all off. On. What are you doing? You aren't doing what you're supposed to be doing. Drain all. Oh. Turn that on. Maybe? Maybe not. Is this thing on there wrong? Is this not the piece that I think it is? I have no idea. It's like there's a lock and unlock on there now, which is weird because I don't think there was one on there before. So, I mean, the ejector is supposed to eject stuff, right? Fairly certain. And I'm going to turn the collect all, or drain all. Okay. So that's not being pulled through for some reason. And okay, there we go. Okay, so it's not moving the ice through, even though it should be. Oh! That's facing the wrong way. They're all facing the wrong way. Great. Okay. That was very smart. Yes, so these little arrows up at the top here, yeah, they need to be facing the right way. Otherwise, they don't work. Imagine that. I mean, they work. It's just they'll just block everything from going through that particular direction. So, okay. And then we need to go to the darker and the lighter. And then back to gray. Okay, now we need to go through and find all of these things again. Grr. Okay. Oh, and stone. Should probably put that in there too. Forgot that one. That would have been interesting. Okay. I mean, not that there's any stone down here, but you never know. Okay, so this is going to be the expensive stuff. So gold ore. Platinum, silver, and uranium. Okay. Now we need to go back to putting the rotors back on. Okay. There we go. All right, so now we can try the ejector again. All right. And then I don't think that's gonna work until I tell the sorter to drain all, and then it should hopefully work, but we'll see. And then collect all, throw out. There we go. Now I could probably make that go a little faster, which probably wouldn't be a bad idea. So let me do that. And I wonder if I have that set to collect all, then do I need this to be drain all? Like if I turn that off, will that still make everything work here? I don't know. But what we're gonna do now is take this guy here. No, I can't do that for a small ship. Is none of this for a small ship? Of course not. Okay. Well, then I guess we go with this. Okay, so that'll spin out 5 times as much, 5 times as quickly, however you want to look at it. Let's grab some more ice. But first, get rid of all of the extra stuff. Let's actually have room for it. That was fast. Okay. There we go. So it works, I guess. All right. I could just like copy the settings, that would probably be easier. and just paste. Would that be easier? Yeah, we'll turn that off, copy, and then am I doing something wrong here? Hello? Why will you not bring up the menu? Okay. Anyways, so there's that. So with that, all of these things are going to be pulling out whatever's in here and then kind of pumping it off down onto here. So now we need to set up the method in which we catch it, and we kind of watch it go down wherever it's going to go. And what would be the best way to do that? I want to be able to see it, but at the same time I also need to control it. And then, actually, I have an idea. So the idea here is strictly an aesthetic idea. But we're going to make this kind of end here. And then the ramp with everything else in it is going to be kind of like its own like new thing. And then instead of being like solid blocks, I can change out some of these for, I don't know, some sort of a mesh looking block. So it doesn't look like it's just like a solid piece of metal up here. And I think that will work. And then if we do this, so it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the sixth one. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so this has got to move a little bit. Oops. That's not what I wanted. 2, 3, and then we'll get rid of this. And then let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's kind of balanced, right? I think that looks kind of balanced. And then another thing that I can do is get some beams in here. Then we'll change the color to black, because why not? And then I think I want to go with a different beam for this. Yeah, this one. Okay. rotate that guy. There we go. That looks better. A lot better. All right, so now we need to get the whole ramp thing figured out. To be honest, I kind of want to do it in small grid. I think that would actually look kind of nice, actually. Let's see, so I'm thinking we're probably gonna have to put the centerpiece here. And then we'll do a hinge. And then we'll do a rotor. But we'll do the advanced rotor because that has a 3x3 area on the small grid. Whereas the normal rotor only has a 1x1. And I would like a little bit more, let me see, add a small head, there we go. Oh, wait, no, that doesn't have the, well then it doesn't matter. So it's just gonna give me one by, like I thought it used to give me like a 3x3. But apparently not. I wish there was like a piece that was like specifically to go from large grid to small grid, right? Instead of having to like work with all of these rotors and rotor heads and stuff. But you know, it is what it is, so I don't know. I'm not gonna complain, I guess. I mean, I'll complain, of course, but dude, what the? Oh my god. Okay, add a small head. There we go. And then this guy. Okay. Upper limit is going to be 45. Okay. Hinge lock on. Good to go. Okay, so I think this is what I need. Oh, actually, no, I think we have to go pretty much directly off of where this is. So that's fine. I can handle that. Okay, so that should be enough to catch everything. All right. Now we're gonna go with the beams again. And then we're gonna go, I don't know, how much space do we have here? And then we'll go like every third, I guess. So 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so it doesn't exactly work out, but it's fine. Oops, that's in the wrong place. Okay. I'm gonna do it one more time over here. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll flip it around. Do it over here. You may be asking yourself, what are you doing? I'm making chutes. The chutes are going to be made out of panels and glass. And they're going to catch all of the stuff. And we're going to have glass on top so you can see it running down. But it'll also keep the ores and stuff from like tumbling outside of the chute. And so then we've got the normal blocks as like the basic, you know, support for it, I guess. And then, yeah, we do a bunch of these, and then the chute colors are going to correspond to what they are for. So, for example, and then we're going to have a 3x3 base, or a 3 wide base. And then we'll go up at 45s. We'll have a single block on the side. And then we'll go into a 45 window with, well, actually, the sides are going to be however high that they have to be, I suppose. So now you can see like why I had those on there, because it looks like it's supporting the chute. So that's kind of what the idea was there. Let me see. Now we need to go with these. Okay, and then we'll do one of these guys on the side. If it'll work, it will not. Why you no work? Okay. This does not have the part that I'm looking for. And that's going to be a diagonal. So let me go back to, oh, that's a 2x1 slope base. There we go. Do we have like a half slope base? Is that like a thing that we have? We don't. I mean, I could always... No, I can't put it there either. Okay. Armor. corner half panel. I mean, that's kind of what I'm looking for, but kind of not what I'm looking for. Okay, so then what we can do here is instead of having that there and that there. Oh no! What? Why? Anyways, I was saying we could have that there. And then do the same thing. Okay, sir, can you, like, actually work the way that I want you to work, please? Okay. But is this going to let me place panel on top of it? The answer is no. Okay. So then we improvise. Okay, so that should allow us to do what it is that we want to do here. Okay. Did I want to put that on the front side? I suppose it doesn't matter. Oh, I don't think I did put it on the front side. Okay, never mind. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming. Right. Okay. So that's going to be kind of sort of what this looks like, I guess. We're going to have to go back to black and extend this out another 2 blocks, but I need steel plates apparently. And probably also some gases and some power. Okay. We should have plenty of plates in here now, though. So, and then also I want to see what we have for iron. 60,000 iron. I mean, that's pretty good, I think. There we go. And this is going to extend down a little bit farther, which will be fine. Right, so back to what we were doing, which was extending this out to okay. And I suppose we'll do the ice one next. And it's going to be like this, I think. So do we have to extend this out 3? No, we have to extend it out 4. Okay. Okay, so that will go there. That is not the way that one needs to go. There we go. That can go there. And then instead of extending out 2, I think what I'm going to do is change the color back to black. Beam. Let's grab this whole thing. That way we can just rotate between the things. Yeah, this guy. Okay, now back to the blue and back to this. Make sure everything is angled the right way. Okay. Need more steel plates. Okay. All right. If you couldn't tell, this is extremely exciting. Okay, I am just failing all over the place here. Okay. So there's that chute, mostly done. We still have to put the glass and stuff on there too, so that's going to be a thing. I mean, I don't think it looks too terrible, right? You don't need to be there. And this is going to extend down a little bit because I've got to put the collectors down here. And then I should probably put something around the collectors. So that way everything just kind of gets kind of funneled down and, I don't know, follows gravity, I guess. Okay. And then we need to go to the brighter colored stuff. And then that's going to be there. Okay. Now for my favorite part, again. If you heard that, that is my stomach telling me that I should probably eat something. But that can wait until at least after this video is done. Okay, now we gotta get all of these pieces on. Okay. You are not supposed to go there. All right. And back to my favorite part again. At least like these ones go like a little bit faster, because you know you can just kind of like line them all up. The other ones are like fiddly. Like when you're going at it like at an angle like this, you see how like it's hard to actually lock onto the block. So then you got to readjust. Anyways. Progress is being made, just very slowly. Nope. Okay, so there are our beautiful chutes right there. I'm gonna die soon. I mean, not die, but would have run out of jetpack fuel. Okay. Now, keep in mind that all of this right here is all being held up by this one itty bitty little tiny piece right there. Not exactly my favorite thing in the world, but you know, it is what it is, I suppose. Okay, so other things that I probably should do is to extend this out as it goes back. That would probably be a good idea, just to make sure that nothing kind of falls by the wayside. I don't know if that's the correct phrase to use in this particular instance, but you know, it's the one that came to mind. Okay. And of course that's not going the right way, but that's fine. That's fine. Actually, let me go. That's not gonna let me do that, is it? No. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Can we do anything down here? So you'll see that we can't put it up here. Oh, we can. Well, then I probably should have just done that. Oh, but we can't do it here. But if I put it on, instead of this block space up here, if I put it on this block space here, then it lets me do it. Is that going to bother me that those are not correct? Probably. Let's be honest. Okay. There we go. Okay, why don't you want to go in? Because I'm out of plates, that's why. Okay. Yes, stomach, I know that you want food. You're gonna have to hold on, okay? Okay. So that should catch everything, I think. And once again, this will not work so long as I have my build and repair unit set on fly mode. So hopefully that's not going to be too much of an issue. But yeah. Or I could keep them on fly mode but have it not pick up ore. I mean, that would probably be kind of useful too, maybe. I don't know. Okay, so next thing that we need to figure out is our collector system. And I'm thinking we're gonna have to actually take out this one. Hang on, let me, yeah, this one. Yeah, so that'll drop straight down into the collector. And then I'm gonna have to dig this out because I want the collectors kind of in the floor. Something like that. And then we'll have the brown collector. Go there, and then the blue collector here. Okay. Okay. All right. So now for the interesting part is I'm probably going to have to do the chute, extend the chute out, and then have it have like a hole in the chute that'll drop everything down directly onto there. So that's going to be interesting. Okay. Okay, and then this can go across. And then everything should collect down in here. Now I can always change this up a little bit. And then we'll do no, I don't like that. I don't think we have a piece for what I want to do here. I mean, this will work, right? But I just, I don't know. See, I kind of want this face right here to be able to go onto there. Now, it says that it can fit, but if you take a look at it from like the bottom, like it's just kind of hanging down here. Like it's just hanging by like that one piece there. But no, that's not gonna work. Do I have this? Maybe that'll work. That's definitely not what I want. I mean, at least then it's like, at least it's there a little bit more. You know? I don't know. It's weird building out of 45.
Energy low.
Oh, everything is low. Okay. Now keep in mind, whatever I build here is going to have to be repeated 3 times, so that's always fun. Okay, how do I feel about this? I mean, it has an interesting look. I'll give it that much. Maybe that'll be kind of enough. Maybe. Kind of, sort of. Almost. I don't know. Yeah, so this has got to be there. Okay. And then, okay, so then from here, we're gonna have to build a refinery, if I could spell it, of course. And we can go with the basic or we can go with the industrial. I kind of want to go with this one. And there is a reason for it. We kind of want to put it on to here like this, sort of. And then that is where that is connected. Okay, so then that has to line up with this. So it's either here or here. It looks like it only fits there. And then we need to do another one here. Okay. Okay, so then we need to do the same thing over here. All right. Okay, now we need to do our conveyor pipes. And then we're going to change the color to this, and then okay, and then there's that one. And apparently I need more interior plate. Okay. so with that on there, let me see, panel, this one, half panel? I don't think this is the right thing that I'm looking for. Fairly certain it's not. See, it looks like it's at an angle right now, but I don't think it's actually at a 45. I think it's just flat. But we'll check it. Yeah, it's just flat. Okay, so now not what I'm looking for. So what I want is like a half panel like this, but then tilted back, you know? But that's fine. Totally fine. Yeah, no, it's just gonna have to work the way it is. Okay, so what's next? So we got this, we got that built. Let's see, so that's gonna do its thing. Oh, does this, oh no. These have to be offset. Because right now they're connected into each other. We don't want that. Okay. So we're gonna set this back a couple, maybe two. And then we'll bring it back up. Okay. And then we'll change this color to this. Okay. Now I should be able to recycle these parts and put them directly into here. So hopefully that'll get everything kind of built. Sort of. Maybe. Okay, and then the next thing that I want to do is do a smoke stack chimney. What do they call that? Was it in Wasteland? Yeah, exhaust pipe. There you go. Power dependency? What is that? Okay. It's whatever. Alright, so we have that now. We need to change the color of this, and we probably are out of iron, if I had to guess. So I'm going to go and refuel. So yeah, I mean, it's a little splash of color, you know, on an otherwise drab gray build, I guess. I'm trying to think if I want to keep this in the black or if I want to change it into something like the panels. But I don't think I have the part that'll go from a 45 this way to a 45 off of this one. So like a 45 going this way off of that one. So we would need kind of like a triangular piece in there. I don't think we have that. No, we don't. I mean, I can make do with it like an actual block to fill up that space, but kind of defeats the purpose, right? But I don't know. Let's just extend this out and just kind of see where we end up. Okay. We end up not quite where I was expecting to end up, but that's fine. And I suppose I can run this out as well. Okay. Mining. All right. So hopefully that'll be enough to get us going again. And then I suppose I can get rid of that. And then I don't even like really understand like how I would get this thing to work properly with the panels. Because I mean, I would need this one to be there, and that one would have to be like a triangle or whatever. So like this, right? And then we would need the opposite of this one. Well, first we need to get rid of that. Yeah, something like this. And then we can go back into this panel. We can kind of get like the idea of what we want, even though it's not going to look quite the way I want it to look. Because we got that kind of jaggedness down there on the bottom now, which I'm not exactly a fan of. And then we would need to go from this into something else. So like this would have to come out. And then, no, it wouldn't be here. Would this be just like a normal block? I mean, not really. No, that's not that. Not in the right block. Okay. And then we could run these through here as kind of like a backstop. And that one would have to change. Something like that anyways. And then with that, we can get rid of all of the black here. And just keep it where it's actually needed. And then we could take out this one, and probably this one. And then replace that with a couple of these, so that way it looks more solid. And we would have to go into the beams again. Except those have to be black. There we go. And then this is kind of what I'm thinking. But once again, with like the solid blocks against the panels, it just doesn't really look right. But maybe I'm just being too picky. And then, let's see, we would need to put in a bunch more of these.
Energy low.
And we're nearly at 2 hours, so we're just about done for this video. We're very, very slowly making progress. What do you need? Why are you not building? Do we not have enough iron again? Okay, We'll get more. Okay, what's going on? We have 65,000. Oh, are we just waiting on the refining? It's probably what we're waiting on. Okay, so it's not that. We've got that. Is it out of range? It could be out of range. In which case, I will probably need to complete it myself. That should be within its range, though. Maybe not? I don't know. Let me just grab everything that I need. Fairly certain that I had like 500 steel plates in here, sir. I don't know, but it's kind of what we got going on here. So we're going to take everything that we pick up in our ship that we're going to make, throw it into here. It'll then get attached into here. We'll pull it in, and then it'll separate everything based on whether it's ice or the poor quality metals or the higher quality metals. It'll spit all of that stuff out. So then you'll see it all kind of tumbling down, which is kind of what I'm going for here. And then it'll drop down into here, get sucked into this thing, which will then pump it into the refinery, the appropriate refinery anyways. So this one's gonna have all of the yield modules, this one's gonna have all the speed modules. And then over in this section here, I'm gonna have to get these to go into O2 H2 generators. And then, I don't know, we'll have gas storage or something. Maybe we'll put that kind of under here. But yeah, so it's kind of what I got so far. It's interesting. It's definitely a waste of time, and it is definitely not efficient. But it'll look cool, so that's kind of what I'm going for here. But that's all I got for you. My stomach is still yelling at me, telling me to eat something, so I'm going to go and do that. And hopefully you guys enjoyed, and if you did, hope you'll join me for the next one. But until then, have a good one.